So this is a turn-based strategy game, and if you've ever played Fire Emblem, this is going to look really, really familiar. And if you've never played Fire Emblem, let me change the category too. Tight, come on. There we go. If you've never played Fire Emblem, then this is almost exactly what Fire Emblem looks like. Different names, different places, different story, but it looks really, really similar. Choose your difficulty. I'm gonna go with mortal. I'm gonna be easy because that's how I do things. For those who prefer to have an easier time with strategy elements, gold and experience are tuned up while enemy aptitudes are scaled down. Under Hero, experience, gold, and aptitudes set to their regular levels, the intended mode of play for most players. Under Deity difficulty, for veteran players looking for a high degree of difficulty, this is where my brother would play because he is super strategist. Gold and experience are tuned down while enemy aptitudes are scaled up. Now we're going to do mortal. I'm going to go easy, yes. Okay, no more candy after this piece. Oh, so this planet has multiple moons, so this is not Earth. It is said that in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals and mortals among the gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. That the people of Tarazel came together in peace. Let me finish my candy. Little is left from that time, swept away in a deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. You couldn't have been more original. I would have... in most of the good books I've come from, or I've read, the Calamity has a name. The Calamity of such and such's comet, or, you know, that kind of thing. Just the Calamity is really lazy. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods and the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. The kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Enphlegm, a nation that has long thrived off of continental trade and lush farmlands. So, Enphlegm, I guess, is the continent, and Delia is the kingdom. Okay. Though peace had reigned for over 25 years, Delia's king now sets his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Valdistar assumed the throne a decade ago on the day his father Fasil was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramoran royal family. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Aramoran city of Ilaris to the ground, Varric and his thirst for revenge have plunged his kingdom into a war it is ill prepared for. For which it is ill prepared, is better English. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He looks now to Brookstead, the site of Delia's most prestigious officer academy. Each year, its graduating class bolsters Delia's forces, a pact and tradition that has lasted a millennium. The young king believes the solution to his troop issues lies in a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled? That's a bad idea. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out among their peers. The academy trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. I want to do magic like that. I want to shoot, there we go, shoot purpley flames. That looks so cool. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such a clear goal is simple, enjoyable even. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again. Chapter 1, Journey Afoot. No. Am I supposed to click? Oh. What do you think Gallon's got brewed up for the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult.
What?
You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn hearing, no son of mine should jeopardize a mission for sentiment. Well, we couldn't pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought that his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Ha! Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented, even if your father doesn't see it. Why don't you try convincing the Swordmaster that a 14-year-old who can't lift a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's a reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he actually could throw Alden. I'd wager he could put a good toss on the tyke. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day? Ooh, Alden looks adorable. The one with the big wizard hat, caster hat. Oh, hold on.
Don't worry.
I'm confident we'll pass. We certainly put in the training.
Yep.
Of course we'll pass, but I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Come on!
But I'm on the best team of any first year. I think what Alden is trying to say is that he really appreciates being on the team. Good. Now I'm gonna need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Right, if we win, I won't have anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army, because I'll know she's ready.
Great.
Well, there goes the mood.
Pace yourself.
Promise you'll focus today and give it everything you've got, okay?
Yep.
Promise. Good, let's get going. Can't miss the trial standing around for a chat. If Father doesn't kill me, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. We're prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind.
It'll be all right.
If any of you take hits, I'm ready to patch you up.
No fair.
Can we go already? And so the trials begin, with such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? This should not need loading! These graphics don't need to be loaded! Whatever. Okay. So blue is my team, I presume. Red is the other team. Wow, he has a wide range. There's, hold on. Oh, that's zoom, okay. Are these guys on my team? No, they're just standing there. He must be the leader. I'm glad he doesn't have much attack range. We have soldiers, we have a caster, we have some crossbowmen. This music is not great. I like how there's no tutorial telling me, hey, hover over your unit to see information about them, or click on them
Fun?
to choose them to do an action. Or, you know, to cancel an action, press escape. Okay, so playable tutorial, we're at 30% right now, because this is technically a playable tutorial, but they're not teaching me anything. There's nothing. Y to turn on enemy range, right click to open the menu, tutorials, combat. I had to open the tutorial manually? Okay. 2 out of 10 tutorial so far. Terrible tutorial. Okay. Units have a variety of ways to engage in turn-based combat. Outside of special cases, units with bows must attack from 2 tiles away. Magic users can attack from either 1 or 2 tiles away. Nearly all other units are locked to 1 range attacks. If a unit's true speed is 5, higher than their opponents, there's a typo. If a unit's true speed is 5 higher than their opponents, then they will attack twice. Ooh. Units will perform better against enemies that they have a high advantage against. Thank you for going to the next tutorial without me having to open a menu and open a different menu and then click on that advantage tutorial. Poor game. This is dumb. I should not have to fight through and search through a menu to learn how to play the damn game. Especially if this is the first title in a series. The red or green arrows that hover over units indicate whether the selected unit has positive or negative advantage against that unit. Advantage is determined by attacker weapon type versus defender armor type, which can be found in the unit menu. So it's not about weapon type, it's about armor type. Okay. All damage types have different bonuses against the 4 armor types. These bonuses can be found in the expanded unit info screen by hovering the damage type. In addition, mastery affects the percentage of enemy resistance taken away before the bonus is applied. The higher a unit's mastery, the higher percent of their power will be they'll be getting advantage bonuses on. The advantage lettering is simply a cosmetic display of matchup quality. Okay, so
you'd never ask.
Okay. So does this? So he has a bow. So their armor. Nope. Go back. I'm not going to look at any of the other tutorials right now. Okay. Okay, so 2 archers. These swordsman guys are weak. Except for this guy, who appears to have more armor, and these other archers. So this swordsman guy looks like everybody except the bow guys with light armor are weak. To the mage here, only the bow guys are weak. To this other mage, again, only the bow guys are weak. Okay, so...
Thought you'd never ask.
So, shift, unit info. Okay, range is 2, movement 6. Speed is 6. What about you? His speed is 3, so I'm not going to get to attack twice. Okay, so let's attack with our bowman first. Attack him with the warbow, yes. So you get experience per attack? Okay. You move here, and then attack you. Okay, he's dead. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. Alright, so mages have to attack from 2 away. So you move here, attack, and... Ooh, 17 damage, nice.
How can I help?
This mage here... Nope. Okay, move here. Nope. Let's have her move here and attack him. Take him out. What is the A and E? Are those ranks? What does that have to do with anything? Alright, enemy turn. Okay, the enemy is not going to move forward to come after me, so I can just take my time picking them off. Sweet. Alright, bowman. Here, attack him. Alright, move here and attack him.
Today is just not their day.
Today's just not their day. Alright, move here, attack. She cannot attack from here.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Okay. So the opponent... Oh, the opponent is moving. Eesh. Okay. I get to attack back, but opponents don't. Okay, so Did
Today was not their day. My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Sweet. Okay.
Thought you'd never ask.
Alrighty. Well, hold on. Alright. Okay. So, have I been misreading? Oh, it didn't tell me. So it did 19 damage. I'm wondering if I've been misreading the
My hard
arrows.
work is paying off.
I think the green up arrows mean that
This
unit
should be
is
fun.
more effective against the selected unit is more effective against the one it's attacking. I think that's the way that works. Okay, I was reading it backwards. Ooh, ouch.
Was that really necessary?
Okay.
Lead the way.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's move you up here. Just wait.
Let's do it.
Thought you'd never ask.
Alright, so this guy is a caster. That's his range. Okay. So, oh, he can't attack right here? So if I move somebody that has advantage, yeah,
Together.
Perfect. Oh wait, you have a, oh, okay, so I can't attack. Okay, so we can only move this far. Okay, so nobody else has advantage over this guy. Alright, so if I move you here, he could theoretically, great, he moved back. Alright. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down. Great, okay.
Lead the way. Stay with me.
Ouch.
Was that really necessary?
Received blood orange. So let's see. Can you heal? He does not. Okay. Alright, so these guys aren't going to move forward theoretically. Oops. Okay. Okay.
How can I help? Stay with me.
There we go. Now... So he did 13. He did 17.
It was not their day.
Owie. Level up. It does look Fire
You've got a
Emblem-ish.
lot
This
to
is
learn.
called Dark Deity, and it is basically a Fire Emblem clone. Also, the kid in the hat is totally a trap. But, never mind. See, I want you... Nope. Fine, you attack him first. There we go. Alright, so you. What do the arrows mean again? Now, I wouldn't recommend that... Oh, wait, that's not what it means. I need advantage. Hold on. Tutorials, advantage. Okay. The red-green arrows indicate... the red-green arrows that hover over units indicate whether... Anyway, I wouldn't recommend this over Fire Emblem because the tutorial sucks. It didn't pop up this information or tell me what to do in this very first battle that's supposed to be a playable tutorial. I had to go through menus and find this. Versus Fire Emblem, from the one I played a long time ago on Game Boy Advance, has, I believe, an actual leads you through it step-by-step playable tutorial. By the way, good evening, Nevermore. Okay. Advantage is determined by attacker weapon type versus defender armor type. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So he can only attack at a range of 1. What is his movement? Can he move? He can't move. Otherwise he would have blue squares. So if I just stay over here and shoot at him, it should be fine, yeah?
Sorry in advance!
Critical! One shot! Yeah! Nice.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Also, the music is not making me happy.
I hope I helped.
Turns taken 8, gold acquired 560. Weapon tokens, I have no idea what those mean. And Alden was the MVP. Okay. Alden did 105 damage and took 21. 3 kills, 7 hits. Okay. Enter to advance. Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up quite a fight. I'm glad to hear it. By Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. A thrill indeed. Surprised, father? Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you accomplished today. You especially, Marin. Thank you, Master Gallon. And now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is in order. Of course, as I promised. Brother, friends, if you'll excuse us? Forgive me if I've hardened in my ears, Sterling, but I don't expect this as a nostalgic visit. Unfortunately not, sir. You are never one to live in the past, always onwards and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our latest graduates? Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy. Naturally, there's no finer school to supply our ranks, though I hope to see the war's end well before our youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now, sir. All of them. Is that so? Well, I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult? I wish I could say. Always a man of duty, the king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would not have heard of it. Bessel was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to the Aramor? Guard your suspicions, Commander, and do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this situation. Decision, not situation. All too well. Very, very dialogue-heavy, story-driven game. Wait. I don't want to load that. No? What? Okay. This graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I've had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the classes to follow would do the same.
Listen up!
I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We've received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into the Delian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did once. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you will all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you will be expected to exemplify our honor and our glory. Life takes much from us, yet Brookstead still stands. You will have each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I'm told you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Taraziel know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for convention, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. Where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are leaders of this conscription tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us all about you, or told us a lot about all of you. She's supposed to look like a Valkyrie. I thought you occupied the highest military rank in Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because if the king had sent anyone else, Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us? No. It's wonderful to see you, but I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive in Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, be sure to see Mother before you go.
Yes.
I will. See you in Sojourn. Look at Mama! Irving, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? And too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother, I imagine?
It's not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long, and not with great news either. Mother,
I know.
Oh, I know. Varric's recruited the academy. How did you find out already? Word spreads fast in a place like this. I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Well, then I guess you know I'll be leaving. Whoa, what happened to my mouse?
Irving.
Oh, Irving, I've already given one of my sons to Varric's war. Is it ever enough? We knew this day would come when I answered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road, and your friends.
Don't worry.
I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's putting into the war, it'll be over before you know it, and I'll be right back in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know. I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right. Before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. After passing the Brookstead trials, a day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of the recruiting quota there. Good man, your service to the crown will bring your family honor. Now, it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king has called. Who will answer? Oh, come on now. I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not what it used to be, though I suppose I have a few good years left in me. Should I do it, Eli? I wager I'd look good with a big old hammer. Of course she's gonna join the team because she has a flashy outfit. Choose your next word carefully, Sia. You have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forced conscription. I pray it doesn't come to
Fine
that.
by me.
Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I with her. Fortune favors us today. I thank you both for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way she's out her favorite barmaid.
Right away.
Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our nurse recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Secure what provisions you can. We have a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Ha, alright. You prefer to travel light?
Perhaps.
Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Elias, by the way. The two of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. The two of us, right. Try overwhelming bravado and a lack of brains from my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, it sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. You've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the streets, they're headed for the end. Black Abyss, we just left home and we're already in the thick of it. Where is that new recruit? I said I'd be ready.
To arms!
Good, prepare yourselves. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Lincoln and Bianca can get to us. Oh man. Do I really want to do another fight? Wow, that's a lot of freaking enemies. Jeez. Goodness. Yeah, okay. I kind of don't care. The fact that there's no tutorial, it's not explaining things. So, yeah, forget that. Wow, that was terrible. I feel like this is yet another port of a mobile game. Like, you could very easily play this game by tapping. Came just in time for Robert to quit. The first game, just the first game. We're about to start the second game, which will hopefully be a lot more fun and a lot better explained. But like, I feel like this is another one of those. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. I feel like it was a mobile game, or always intended to be a mobile game, and got ported. Because you could very much play this just by tapping. Dark Deity. Hold on. D-E-I-T-Y. That gets by... Okay, so it's not available on my phone. Anyway, I think it gets by on its attractive anime characters and the fact that it plays a lot like Fire Emblem. Except for the fact that it doesn't teach you how to play! I hate when games do that. It pisses me off.